obvious.
Hey guys, my name's Jeff. Welcome to my very first episode of Tea Time. It's a new series I'm going to be doing about my t-shirt collection. I'll be showing all the bands and whatnot that I've collected over the years. 98% of my t-shirts are band t-shirts, so that's what we will see the most of. If it's not a band t-shirt, chances are it's a local business of some sort, so I show the support there. Other than that, that's about all I wear. So I figured what better place to start the series than where my oldest t-shirt has come from. It was picked up for me here at 123 Pleasant Street in Morgantown, West Virginia. 123 used to be the Underground Railroad back in the day. The Underground was an 18 and over bar / music venue. The Dry House was located where our lower bar is now. The Dry House was the all ages venue. Lots of cool bands have played here over the years. I like to say that New York had CBGBs, Morgantown had the Underground Railroad, the Dry House, then became the Nyabinghi Dance Hall, and is now 123 Pleasant Street, all of which have had the same vibe through all the years since it was the Underground Railroad. So we'll start off with my first band, The Obvious. The Obvious were from Ohio. They started about 1986. They put out their first 12-inch single, Home, in 86 or 87, I believe it was 86. So I wasn't able to come to the shows. My mom wouldn't let me come down even though the shows were all ages. She was just one of those kind of moms. Nothing against your mom, love you. But my friend Chelsea and all my other friends, they used to go to the shows and they would come down and I would live through them on Monday when they came back with all their records and the merch that they would get from shows. So I heard The Obvious were coming to town one day. And I said to Chelsea, I said, hey, if I give you some cash, will you pick me up a t-shirt or a record or something? She's like, no problem. So here it comes Monday morning, heads to the bus stop, 7:30 in the morning. Chelsea shows up, unzips the backpack, pulls out my very first shirt, or not my very first shirt, but the oldest shirt I could think of. She brings me out my Obvious t-shirt. This thing is so worn and riddled. I love it. The front of it's got the cover of the 12-inch from the album Home on the front of it. And on the back, we've got this great artwork. I've always loved this. This is the cover of their album, or their cassette, Live Away From Home. I used to have a copy that I dubbed off my buddy Jay. I love that cassette. Not too long ago, I had my buddy Mark Poole transfer it to digital for me, and he was excited to hear it again too. And as he finished the transfer and gave me my CD version of it, he was kind enough to pull out his copy of Home on vinyl and gifted it to me, which I thought was really, really cool because I never had that one. I just had my dubbed copy of Live Away From Home, which is still a great record. I used to listen to that thing like crazy when I was a kid, and I still do. It's one of my favorites from when I was a kid. I've had this shirt, let's see, I got it, 87, 88, I think is when she got it for me. And I wore it probably all the way up until 1995, between 95 and 97. As you could tell by looking at the shirt, it was just back then the bands would screen print their own stuff or just do it on the sly. So it was I think it was like a Hanes undershirt, so it's always been real thin, still kind of see-through. It's kind of yellow now. It's not white like it used to be, but it's a great shirt. One of the great things from my childhood, and definitely the oldest T-shirt that I own. But so there's a story on The Obvious. It's a story on my Obvious T-shirt. I could talk forever, but I want to keep these short and brief. So that's what we're going to give to you. So until next time, I'm going to be doing these bi-weekly, hopefully. So just keep an eye out on the page. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe to my channel. like the videos, share it, whatever, get the word out there. I know there's a few people that have been looking forward to these, so I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun with them. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.